For many of us, this time of year is merry and bright, but for others, they struggle with holiday stressors and the shorter days of sunlight. Therapist Dr. Jonathan Carroll is here with some seasonal advice. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Angie.
Well, Jonathan, it really is kind of a double whammy for folks. You've got the stress of the holidays and sometimes the sadness and no sunlight. It's just really tough for some folks.
Yeah, it really is. And it wasn't until the early 1980s that was kind of officially clinically recognized by the medical and behavioral health community that seasonal affective disorder, which is now considered a function of depression, is a real thing. It wasn't just a few people who got down when the days got shorter and the nights got colder. It's a thing. So we just need to be mindful, I think, of the fact that not only are the holidays an incredibly stressful time, which is a whole conversation of its own, perhaps we'll have in the future, but also it's a very grievous time for people. And of course, for those who are experiencing loss now, every new grief is an old grief revisited. So all the old losses, all the old pains kind of come clanging together like a freight train, and it hurts a lot of people. Add on to that colder days and longer nights, and it presents quite a few problems.
All right, so what do we do if we are suffering with this, or someone we love is suffering? What are maybe some steps that we can take to help ourselves?
Sure. Well, first things first, on days like where I live yesterday, it was very sunny. It was cold and rainy in the morning, and it was cold and clear at night, but it was a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Take advantage of those sunlit moments. Do whatever you can to get outside, soak up some vitamin D, go for a walk if you're able. If not, sit with the sun in your face. That really does, that ultraviolet sensation really does change how our brains receive information, and it does kind of store up so that in those shorter days, longer nights, we can have that experience of having been in the sunlight when we can. Also, any type of movement whatsoever, being around people whom we love, making phone calls, reading, doing the things that we enjoy, even if they're indoor things. And it's something, like squirrels and other animals plan for the winter by storing up things in the summer and fall. We would do well to save those indoor activities and indoor projects until we know those days are going to be shorter. We can do them in the winter. Spend as much time as you can outside, connect with as many people as you can, do the things that you enjoy, and then go places that are larger, that are well lit, and that you can walk around. Places like big box stores, department stores, malls, that kind of thing, where you can get moving and be outside and away from the house. And of course, for those who are not able to do so, whatever you can do to stay connected to people you love and care about.
Well, for if we have a loved one, Jonathan, who's struggling with this, or a friend, should we reach out? Should we suggest going for a walk, or what is our role as a relative or a friend?
Yes, great question. I think that we should always reach out. I think we should just acknowledge, hey, this is a thing. It's not just for one person. It's for all of us. The time change is difficult for us, and the older I get, the more I realize how difficult that is. These shorter days and longer nights are difficult. The temperature change. Then there are the allergies in the Ohio River Valley region that people deal with in this time of year. Add on to that the holidays. Add on to that all the other stressors. We know these things. We know that other people know them too. So we do our best to reach out to them and just ask them how they're doing. Ask them to be honest about how they're doing, and then make some encouraging suggestions about going for a walk, or maybe going to spend time with them, or spending time on the phone, or doing a FaceTime or some other kind of video conference with them if we can't get together because of COVID or because of distance. Whatever it is that you can do to make encouraging suggestions to people to take care of themselves during this time, it all helps.
Jonathan, thank you so much for these words of wisdom. It's good to see you.
I appreciate you, Angie. See you soon. Thank you.